Hi, it's Miss Tammy and Alexia, and we are going to be doing your tutorial today on hair for the recital, and for picture day, and for dress rehearsal. Here we go. First thing you need to do is you have to put your hair into a very nice, sleek, tight, high ponytail. So you're going to start by brushing your hair out. Now, we suggest that you actually put hairspray and or gel, and a good amount of it, in your hair before you put it up into the ponytail. That way it's going to gather your hair directly into the ponytail right away and have it be sleek and pull back, and then you won't have any flyaways, and then your hair will stay perfect throughout the entire show or the entire picture day, and you will be good to go for the whole time. So just like Miss Tammy did, she put a whole bunch of gel in her hand, and now she's putting it up into a ponytail. The more the better. Then from there, depending on how long your hair is, how thick your hair is, go ahead and gather it up into a ponytail. You want the ponytail to be very high, so you want it to actually be on top of your head. She'll turn sideways so you can kind of see how high up to put it. Perfect. Then from there, you're going to put your rubber band in, and we actually suggest that you put more than one rubber band in your hair, especially again if you have long or thick hair. That way it will actually stay up the whole time. And we're going to show you two different options of how to do a bun. The first one is going to be a regular ballet bun. So what you're going to do is you definitely need to have a lot of bobby pins on hand. 3 or 4 will not cut it. You'll need about 10 to 20 bobby pins. Particularly or preferably in your own hair color so that it matches your hair. There's your bobby pin. Yes, and we suggest this kind, not the kind that sticks out in half, because these will actually hold your hair a lot stronger than the other kind. So you take the hair and you start twisting it. And then as you go along, you start looping it around the hair tie, and then you're going to start bobby pinning. You reach the bobby pin into the hair, or into the bun part, then you twist it down into the hair and you push in. That's the way it's going to secure it the best. And then you just keep it going all the way around. Notice how, since Tammy's hair is so long, she's going to end up having more than one circle, which is totally fine. But if you do end up having more than one circle, you need to bobby pin each circle separately in order for it to stay. So now she's pinning the second layer. And you just keep twisting and pinning as you go around. Okay, Now, if you can see, she has a bunch of flyaways going throughout her bun. Usually the more you dance or the more you sit with your hair like this, the more they'll start sticking out. So the way to combat that is you use a hairnet. Yes, like a lunch lady hairnet. You can get these at beauty supply stores like Sally's Beauty. You can get them at the drugstore. They usually come in packs of 3 or more. Pick up a color that matches your hair color, and then that way you won't see it at all once you put it on. So when she finishes the bun, she's going to take the hairnet and she's going to put it around the bun. Now they're pretty big, so you're usually going to have to circle it either once or maybe even twice, depending on how small or big your bun is, and then you just put it all the way on top of the bun. And then when you're done, if you want to secure that as well, you can put a couple bobby pins in on top of the hairnet, and then it will stay nice and secure. And then that way, you have a bun that will stay in place for the entire show. Then the last finishing touch is you take some hairspray. The more the better. You don't want a gentle hold, you want a nice strong hold, and then you hairspray all around the head. If your hair feels like a helmet, you've done it right. And there you go, all done. There's another option too of how you can do your bun. If you have thinner hair or possibly shorter hair, instead of doing this ballet type of bun, you can do a donut bun. And we're going to show you how to do that as well. Either option is totally fine. Okay. So she's just going to quickly take all these bobby pins out, and we'll start this part over so you can see how to do a donut bun. Getting the hair into the ponytail for a donut bun is the same process. So you'll do the same first part of getting the hair into a ponytail, but you can just choose this as your second part instead. Now the donut bun is technically usually easier to do with shorter hair or thinner hair. It's a little bit harder when you have long hair, like Tammy's. It's still possible though, but if you have longer hair, we suggest you do the first bun option, the ballet bun that we just showed you. So donut bun, you can go to the store and buy a fancy donut that's made out of mesh, or you can use a pair of tights that you just roll up and cut off. Either way is totally fine. It's going to be the same process. So you take the bun maker and you are going to put it all around the outside of your ponytail. And then you take the ponytail and spread it out. You want it to cover it completely. Then from there, you actually take a rubber band and you put it on the outside of the donut. You just want to make sure the hair is completely covering the donut and that you don't see the donut through the hair. Then you're going to kind of do a similar twisting option, how we did before with the ballet bun, but now it's just going to twist along the base of the donut. And you're just going to twist and pin the same exact way that you did with the other bun. So again, since Tammy has longer hair, she's going to have more than one layer of this pinning. So she's going to go ahead and pin each layer separately. Then, once she has pinned each layer, she's going to do the same thing as with the ballet bun, and she's going to put a hairnet over it to secure it all and keep it all together. And then she'll do the same thing where she'll pin the hairnet down. There you go. And then same thing. Finish it off with some hairspray. And then her hair will be solid for the entire performance. There you go. And that's the end of the hair tutorial.